Guys, 1-0, Lauren James doing her magic yet again. Great goal. She was out on the wing today and she was cut inside, bang, 1-0. It's a tough game, but we're controlling it, we're dictating play. That's what you want to see. Reading are a tough tackling team, so but I think the refs got it under control, blowing when it's a foul. She's not giving any cards yet, but there's always time. Nothing's been too dangerous, but I think we're going to win this, hopefully. But, you never know with United. We've been in this situation before. Just keep supporting the girls. Come on, Barmy Army! Guys, Natalie here, FullTimeDEVILS. United have drawn 1-1. And in the grand scheme of things, I would have said it was a good result. But when you get a penalty against you for heading the ball away over the bar, I don't see how we can defend referees anymore. People have heard them say United fans are always blaming referees, but when you get decisions like that, what's the point of working so hard every week when the refs just do things like this that let you down? To be fair, United went 1-0 up, nice goal from Lauren James, and then actually they went 2-0 up again. Amy Turner header, crossing from Katie Zelem, header 2-0. The referee gave it offside, 2 miles onside. It's not really good enough, this level of refereeing. Mary Earps did make a big save. That's what she's paid to do, save the goals, but obviously she didn't save the second penalty, which made it 1-1. I think we were hanging on a bit at the end, and there was times at 1-0 when Jess went through and it hit off her shin pad, went through to the goalkeeper. Lauren went through. It was a good save by the keeper, to be fair. So for me, the referees aren't good enough and they're really letting our team down. I don't know what it is, why they're not good enough, why the refs seem to be better in the Championship than they are now. Because I don't remember calls like this going on in the Championship, but somehow WSL, professional league, and it's happening. We're hearing refs get paid 60 quid. They need to get paid a lot more, to be honest. I know people say, it's not up to United, it's not up to this one. But I think all the clubs need to get together now and put something behind these referees, especially United. It's happening to us every week now. It's not good enough. We're working so hard, and this is happening. So I'm going to speak to some fans, see what they have to say, but disappointed, but I'm happy to get the point at the same time because Reading's a tough place to come. I said it at the start before it even kicked off, take a point, but it should have been 3 if a ref had got it right. But that's that. Let's see what people got to say. Here with Dave, 1-1 against Reading. Talk to me about that game.
I'm sick of saying it, but what we've got to do to get a decent ref. Yeah. Every other week it's just stupid decisions, and now find out as well that we scored a legitimate goal that was offside, that wasn't offside, 2 yards onside. It's just getting worse and worse. How can you give a penalty when the ball hits her in the head? Yeah. Just spoke to someone then, she's got mud on her head after it. Yeah. It's simple things. That's it's not like things where you could miss it, what VAR was brought into for the Premier League, but it's simple things that they're missing week in, week out, and it's just seems to bite us every time, and I'm just sick of seeing it. And obviously we already had a penalty, which probably was a penalty. I'd need to see that back, but Mary made a great save, and then you think that's done then, but they get another one which they don't deserve, and it's just frustrating. They didn't deserve to in that. We should have won that. Everyone
in the ground was like, what's going on? They didn't know, because that's what it just looked like. She headed it away and we thought, what's going on? And then obviously we sort of thought maybe she's handled it out. But then you see the stills, they're going around social media. It's not really good enough.
Well, I was at the other end of the pitch. Yeah. I thought she cleared it with her head. Yeah. When the penalty was given, I couldn't understand what the penalty was for. I was told it was handball, and I was like, really? And from where I was, you could tell it wasn't handball. And you watch it back and it's just... what position have you got to be in to give that as a penalty, as a handball? It's sickening every week, and I'm sick of seeing it. Yeah.
Talk to me about the performance though from the girls. To be honest, I thought it was a good performance. It was Reading are always a tough side, but I thought we held our own.
Yeah, it was good to see as well. The Turner at the back again. Yeah. I think they did well together. To be fair, I thought Kirsty Smith did really well left back. Probably play of the match for me. I thought the first 10 minutes Reading were all over us, and then after that I think we dominated the half. The most of the play was in their half. Obviously we got the goal that time off Lauren, good goal from her as well. But second half they probably came back into it a bit more. But all in all, I thought we were the better team, and we deserved the 3 points. Especially with Everton dropping points, we really needed them 3 points.
Definitely. Thank you, Dave, though, for speaking to us. Matt, 1-1 against Reading. Talk to me about that game.
Do you know what? I said last week on our Fancams that before the game I'd take a draw. However, after seeing that and a diabolical refereeing performance yet again, we didn't deserve that. I think things have to change. I've just heard the manager now saying, players again working hard all week were let down by 2 poor penalty decisions. I know, yes, Mary saves one, but that's not the point. Now we're getting to the stage where it's every single week. And it's starting to affect, the fans, the players. It's just not good enough in terms of standards again.
What do you think can be done about this?
Do you know what? I think putting more money into it, train some referees. If we need to look abroad and get some UEFA referees, start paying them. I think we heard the other week they're paying £60 now. Okay, it shouldn't matter how much you're paid. You've still got a job to do at the end of the day and still need to be professional. But I just think, start investing. Everything's full time now. Why aren't the referees? Why aren't we getting proper referees? Because yet again we're let down by these refs that they're plucking from Sunday League, and it's just not good enough.
Obviously, you know about the refs, but there was that chance apparently as well. It went in. She was 2 yards on Amy. But I don't want to just talk about the referees. Talk about this performance. To be honest, I think we could have scored 2 legitimate goals, 1-on-1 with the keeper. But I mean, overall, I think we were dominant in that game.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. I'd say definitely dominant. I think we did move the ball better from sort of the last couple of games. Again, like you said, it comes down to chances. We're getting these. I mean, I think Jess had a 1-on-1. Okay, it rolled down a shin, but again, it's fine margins in this league. When you're coming somewhere here, difficult pitch, long balls being sent over. You need to be kind of on your game. So any small chance that we're getting, we need to be taking. But that said, good battling performance, much improved from the last couple of weeks. So it's something to build on now for the next game.
Thank you. I'm going to go with who do you think your man of the match is, woman of the match?
I'm going to go Millie Turner. I think she was very solid again. However, a couple of others. Obviously, Jess ran herself ragged again. Martha Harris was solid. But yeah, I'm going to say Millie today.
Brilliant. Thanks, Matt.
Cheers, thank you.
Natalie, here, Fiona. Fiona, talk to me about that game.
Absolutely ruined by the referee once again. How the ref gave that as a penalty. Nobody else in the stadium thought that. It hits a head. At most, it hits a chest. And then that ruins it. After they score that, the players just heads down. They were trying to defend, but we weren't creating anything to score a winner. It's just disappointing, isn't it, when things like that ruin the game.
What do you think can be done about these refs then? We've heard different things, but what's your opinion on it?
We just have to get higher levels refs. This is a professional league, but the players are paid professional money. The refs should be of that level as well. This one today was level 3. So it's not great. Referees in the Premier League make mistakes, but the number of mistakes we're seeing in the WSL is quite bad. And we don't want VAR just because of this bad decision. But if the ref had spoken to the assistant or spoken to any of the players, they would have realised the mistake. But other than that, I don't know. It's just disappointing.
Enough on the referees. Talk to me about that performance from United. I think it was battling.
Yeah, you can definitely describe by that. I think improvement from the last few games. We showed attacking spirit. There was a few chances where if the player had been a metre further forward, they would have been clear on goal. But yeah, we were losing some of the headers, or some of our first touches weren't great. But we were fighting, we were running for the ball, we were running to press them, to chase them down, which is good to show that attacking and defending will there as well. So hopefully we can build on it in the future.
So who would you think a player of the match then today?
Well, it's tough to decide. I think quite a lot of players were playing well. I think Hayley Ladd was playing well. Amy Turner was stopping things. Millie Turner, as always, just great. Jackie Cronin, she was running. I don't think I could pick. They're all great for me.
Right, Fiona, thank you. See you next week. Right, Mark.
Yeah.
I know you're going to talk about the refs, but I want to start on the performance. Talk to me about the girls.
The first 10-15, Reading were a better team, but we got into the game slowly and we built. It was a battling performance that today. It really was. It was. I thought we were good from back to front in many places. I thought Kirsty Smith at the back, she was immense. I thought it was one of the best games I've seen. Obviously the Turners, they were great as well, and we ran them ragged. Once we started controlling the ball and getting forward, we were more dominant in that game, and I think it was a game that we should have won. Obviously, we're going to talk about the rest of it, but no, I was pleased with that performance.
Well, we scored 2. Only 1 was counted, but we'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
But do you think we could have potentially scored more than that?
Well, there was a chance with LJ where she hits it straight to the keeper. If that goes in, it makes it 2-0. It's a completely different game. We should have scored more. I think that's been the problem that most of us have said, is that we've not taken the chances. I thought with Jess going through the middle, we looked a completely different team, which is what we've all said for a while. And then she was swapping with LJ and she was swapping with Jane Ross, and we just looked, we had more attacking purpose coming through. So I was pleased with that today.
Obviously, we scored 2, like I've said.
Yeah.
3 yards on the side, we've been told.
Yeah.
We've seen the stills of it hitting her head, but the ref gave a penalty.
Yeah.
What do you think can be done to improve these refs?
I was talking to one of the players' parents after the game, and in all the times I've been coming to watch the games, I've seen him. He's been a calm, collective, cool guy. I've never seen him as irate as that. And one of the things that we were talking about was that until the FA would take this women's league seriously, this is what we're going to expect. Because until the FA throw money in at the refs to make the refs better, to give them the training that the Premier League refs have got and all this, then we're going to have to accept these decisions. What I will say about that today with the penalty, the one that wasn't a penalty, was that the ref, from what I've been told, and again it's only what I've been told, didn't consult with any of the linos. She just gave it herself, and that's what, that's the most disgusting bit. You speak to your officials, you help. Because
I suppose it's like it's Man United, they want to make a name for themselves. Possibly, but I mean, none of the, if you see the stills back of it or you watch it again, not one Reading player appeals that. No one. Yeah. And that's the biggest giver in football. If the opposition appeal for it, then all right, you can have a look at it, but no one appeal for it, and that's what's disgusting. You're talking about FA putting more money in.
Yeah.
Do you think teams like Man United, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, they're all big, Tottenham's in there now, come up with us, we're all big teams.
Yeah.
Should we be putting pressure on the FA, giving a bit of assistance?
I think the FA need as much help as they can get with this, because they want to grow the game, and this game should grow. But while they're bringing refs from lower leagues into ref their centrepiece of the women's game, they need as much help as they can get, because they need it. It's just going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. The last 3 games we played, the decisions have been. The refs made at least one awful decision.
Thanks a lot, Mark.
Right,
See you later.
See you later.